I think that there's a good probability that my generation is the first generation to live forever, or the last generation that's going to die. And
The last generation that's gonna die. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Je crois que notre génération doit savoir que la bête de l'événement est là. Et elle arrive.
My name is Jared Kushner. I came to own the Observer when I found out I was still a student in school, and I was doing a lot of different entrepreneurial activities, and I heard that it was being sold, and so I called the current owner who eventually, after a lot of perseverance, agreed to sell me the paper. I was very drawn to the brand. I mean, the New York Observer in New York is a very revered name. Obviously, history plays a lot into what I'm trying to accomplish.
.666 Fifth Avenue, a prime piece of New York City's skyline, just 6 blocks from Central Park. Jared Kushner decided to make it his trophy in 2007.
This was the deal that put Jared on the map. I think every dynasty wants to own a piece of Manhattan.
To get the seller's attention, Kushner offered a big price, $1.8 billion, a record at the time. And the 26-year-old CEO of Kushner Companies borrowed aggressively to get the deal done.
They paid a peak price. Prices for real estate were especially inflated at the time.
Those prices tanked shortly after the purchase as the financial crisis set in. The entire deal was a miscalculation.
They'd absolutely paid too much at the time. He bought at the very top of the market. So then the market turned. You're not going to get the rent appreciation that you were probably projecting in '07.
So, Jared, you were there. There was a genesis moment in the Trump for president effort, and you were there at the beginning of all this. I think everybody would love to hear what it was like at the very beginning when Donald Trump said, you know what, I think I'm going to do this.
Well, that was definitely one of the more interesting parts of my relationship with him. But I have to say that for the whole family, this has been an incredible journey, because for us, we were living our lives, we were doing the different businesses and the different adventures that we chosen. And when, at the time, Donald Trump, now President Trump, decided to run for office, it really was an opportunity for all of us.
I also want to recognize someone that you'll all know well, who worked tirelessly on this project, and to achieve it, he went through a lot. And I'll tell you what, he got there, and he got there with flying colors because he believes, and a lot of other people believe, both conservative and liberal, and those in the middle, Jared Kushner. And he did not want me to do that because I saw this beautiful line, and he didn't want it, but other people did. They insisted that I do it, and it was real easy. But, you know, Jared had a very easy life. He was doing phenomenally in New York. Everything he touched has turned to gold. And then one day he said, I want to come down and I want to have peace in the Middle East, and I want to do criminal justice reform, and I want to do all these wonderful things. And his life became extremely complex. And he wouldn't trade it. I don't think he'd trade it because what he's doing is incredible. And he is doing great in the Middle East. I think you're going to have someday, before we're finished, I think you're going to have something very important signed. And I hope so. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
This is an opportunity to pursue our common goals of security, prosperity, and peace. And Jared, I welcome you here in that spirit. I know of your efforts, President's efforts, and I look forward to working with you to achieve these common goals.
President Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor, Jared Kushner, will today unveil a $50 billion economic package in Bahrain, the first steps aimed at restarting a peace plan between Israel and Palestine. But leaders from neither country will attend. Palestine's president has dismissed the plan, saying a political solution is more important.
What we'll propose is hopefully something where both sides can gain a lot more than they give, and where both sides will have to make compromise, but hopefully the benefits far outweigh the compromise.
Prophecy continues to be fulfilled before our eyes as the stones for the third temple are being chiseled and stored in preparation for the building of the third temple.
The New York Times is reporting a fund led by the Saudi Crown Prince has invested $2 billion in Jared Kushner's new private equity firm.
Only 6 months after leaving the White House, Jared Kushner was able to secure a $2 billion investment from the Saudis.
Jared Kushner intéresseront à cette personnalité passée en quelques mois de l'ombre à la lumière.
Just finished a very exciting 2 days here in Bahrain where we had the Peace to Prosperity workshop. We had over 20 countries participate and 350 business leaders from throughout the world. Everyone reviewed the plan. They gave us a lot of good constructive feedback, but the overall consensus is that this is a very executable plan if we're able to get a political solution and if we have the right governance structure in place. There is so much thirst and excitement about investing in the West Bank and Gaza and Jordan and Egypt from the global community if we can create the right conditions for that to happen.